Hello YouTube! Today I am making a sort of trifle or like a parfait dessert, and I wanted to do it on camera because I've never really done a food video besides like a mukbang. So yeah, let's get it. Okay, this is quite a lot of things. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the ingredients. Fruits, all right, I have passion fruit, and I used to think these were called prunes, but apparently they are tree tomatoes or tamarillos, I guess. And I'm using 2 bananas. Make sure they're a bit ripe to have a little bit more sweetness. These are the fruits, some oats and some yogurt. This is vanilla yogurt and biscuits. These biscuits are gonna be the bottom of the trifle. These are coconut sprinkled with sugar and chia seeds. This is a healthy trifle. And some cinnamon. These are all the ingredients. I have my blender here. You need a fork to mash the bananas. So this is how I'm gonna layer them in this container. All right. Make sure your container is, I mean, you could use any container really, but it's always best when it's see-through so you could see through. Yeah, this container is perfect for something like this, a trifle, a parfait, dessert, tiramisu, just so you could also like really layer them and see how it turns out on the side. So biscuits, yogurt, mashed banana, and then the passion and tree tomato mix. That's the order. In the end, I'm gonna sprinkle on some chia seeds. Oh, and I'm gonna add some oats in the fruit blend. So I'm gonna start out with the fruits, all right? This looks really messy. There's a lot going on here, so let me just get a few things out of the way. Let's start by cutting the fruits. So I was saying the reason why I want to add oats to the mix is because I know that when I blend these, it's going to turn out to be a little bit too runny, like a sauce, and I need it to have some thickness. So if you add oats, which are also really healthy, it's going to give it a little bit more body. What I also love about using these prunes, as I like to call them, is the color, like this really deep red. Cut up the passion. It's gonna be real good. All right, so let's get it in the blender. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use about 1, maybe 1.5 tablespoons of oats. Okay, that's done. We're gonna leave it in there while I do the rest. Look at this rich red color. I don't think you would get this anywhere else besides the Tamarillo. Take your fork. So peel the banana. I actually have never done this before. I have never made this before. I just thought it would be a good idea, and it's not your typical, you know, like the tiramisu or whatever. But the flavors and everything just makes sense together, you know, the fruits, the yogurt, the biscuits, the oats. So I just really want to see how it turns out, and I think it'll be really good. It's gonna be real good. First banana's done. I could have used more banana, but you know, banana has a really like strong flavor, so it could overpower like the whole thing. That's not what you want. So I think 2 is just enough. It's perfect. And I didn't want to blend it up with the other fruits because I thought it'll just give it more texture. This is already a lot of banana. Once you mash them up, you're gonna see how it starts to get actually like it's a lot. Woo! This is a lot of work. It's hot. Okay, so you want it to look something like this. This is the perfect consistency. It's really sweet. Next up, now what you want to do is crush them up in this little packaging, okay? Crush them a little bit more. You want to kind of like flatten it really well. So the yogurt is gonna act like a creamy middle texture. Perfect. Now, yogurt. Do not shake the yogurt. Make sure it is thick and firm. Make it even. Banana. All right. Add first, spread later. See how it just sits on top of everything else really well? Okay, so layers. Maybe sprinkle some cinnamon on top of the banana. Cinnamon. Now, let's add the mixture. Nice and thick. See? Might actually be stuck in there. Because of the oats. I forgot. Yeah, the oats, yeah. Yikes. All right. It tastes really interesting. But I think this blend is exactly what the mix needed. It just can't all be sweet, you know. It goes really well with everything else in here. Next up, refrigerate. This looks so good. So what we're gonna do now is sprinkle some bit of chia seed on top. This is basically what it looks like. It looks like from the side. It smells lovely. So I'm gonna pop this in the fridge, maybe in the freezer as well for like 40 minutes just to speed up the process. Taste time. Let's do this. I'm so scared to not like it on camera. I like it. So many flavors and like textures. It's really soft and just really happy in my mouth. So fruity, crunchy, tangy, creamy. Thanks for watching.